The Freedom Recovery Centre is situated far from temptation at Gauteng, 8 kilometers from Nigel in eastern Gauteng. The Department of Social Development named the facility the best treatment centre in Gauteng in 2018. The state-funded centre offers treatment, counselling and skills development to recovering drug users.
Listen, this is a problem. So when going back home, what makes it difficult for you guys to stay strong?
It's the lack of education for the people in our lives, our families.
Yes.
Now, the 10-year-old facility faces closure because the Gauteng Department of Social Development hasn't paid them. Derek Matthews is the CEO and founder of the Freedom Recovery Centre. He's unsure why funding has been withdrawn, as they've always had a clean audit.
So for the 10 years that we have been funded by the Department of Social Development, we literally never had serious problems regarding funding. There was always a thing of, the SLAs or the panel meetings in November, December, the previous year already. By February, March, you would have your service level agreement.
In May, the department said it had pulled funding due to a pending investigation.
At first, when I got the WhatsApp from DSD, then about 2 hours later I got the email, and the email just was a random letter to say we are under investigation and we are not funded.
Derek says they're in the dark about the allegations against them.
I kept on emailing DSD, and no one could even answer us what is the allegations. And it's almost 28 days later. We're still waiting for any kind of reply. No one has replied.
Mangoba Makasi is one of 5 full-time social workers currently working without pay.
Actually, hearing that we didn't get any funding as Freedom Recovery Centre on the 23rd of May, that was a shocking news actually for the staff and also the residents. Remember, because we've been working for almost 2 months with the promise that we will be funded. Unfortunately, we didn't get any funding.
He worries that the centre could be forced to close, derailing the recovery of those patients in the early stages of treatment. The minimum treatment period for addiction is 3 months. Mangoba says staff here are staying on until the current treatment period has ended.
The reason we offer to volunteer until the end of month, June, is because social work is our passion. We love social work, we love our profession by heart. And remember, these residents that are here need to provide service to them, make them fit and prepare them to go back home in a good state. Because as much as it is happening, they are still human beings. They deserve another chance.
Recovery can be as complex as a game of chess. These residents say their sobriety depends on the program.
They say relapse is part of recovery, but we don't believe in it because relapse is when you want to stay addicted. We don't want to stay addicted, we want to change.
Because also by communicating with us, that's how we can also maintain the sobriety.
I'm depending on this place because when I came here, I prayed for God to show me a purpose in life. And it didn't take so long for me to come here. So which means the pastor care, the staff care, social workers, they learn you to deal with your issues, to identify your triggers, your weak points, your strong points, to be a stronger person, to make better choices in life, because it's not that we like drugs, but there's something that pushes you to drugs.
Paseka Maseko, once a Nyaupe user, was rehabilitated here.
I struggled with addiction for many years, so when I came here, I was 29 years of age. I was addicted to heroin for 15 years until I came to FRC seeking help.
7 years later, he is now the one who helps drug users on their long and difficult journey to sobriety.
I'm in detox. It means detox is the first stage of recovery. That's when new people come in, they withdraw, they struggle because it's the first few days. So I work with them. In a sense, that motivates me, that gives me purpose, because I'm able to see a person on the first day and I'm able to see them as they grow in their recovery. So yeah, it motivates me a lot.
Like all recovering addicts, he fears that he might relapse should the center close permanently.
So immediately, I heard this place is closing. I felt like I'm losing that purpose that I started to have for myself. Financial struggles as well, because whatever little that we get here, I'm able to save, and then I would do short courses, things that I know in the future will benefit me in a positive way. So it means I just saw my whole future fading away. Yeah.
Finding alternative funding is difficult, as potential donors tend to be unsympathetic towards addicts.
95% of our funding is coming from Gauteng Department of Social Development. One of the reasons why, if you are knocking on doors of companies, name it, and you are saying this is us, Freedom Recovery Centre, Drug and Alcohol Rehabilitation Centre, they are very open with you and say, if I have to choose between an orphanage or a disabled home and a drug rehab, I'm sorry, but drug rehabs are not on our list, because the belief and the stigma still is out there that you have done it to yourself.
The impact of this hits deeper than the organization's financial reserves.
And they even said to us, you know, Pastor, even if we have to eat pap 3 times a day, I'm just not ready to go out. I just want to complete my program, and I can't go back to drug addiction, and it destroyed me so long.
4 days after the broadcast, the Gauteng Department of Social Development told the centre their investigation had been dropped. They were cleared to receive their funding and service level agreement.
We just got our letter that we were cleared, and we have submitted our SLAs today. So it looks like by the next 7 days we will have our funding, and then we can get our residents back. Please, please, please forward our gratitude and our love and our care and everything to the rest of the team. Wow, you guys were so amazing.